So this is basically our first time and first glimpse of Super Nintendo World. In this video, I'll be showing you some of the highlights and things to do while you're here in Super Nintendo World. Right now, this is really important. To even get into Super Nintendo Land, you must download the Universal app and get in the virtual line for it, or get the early access pass. But I just recommend getting the virtual line. First impressions on this place was incredible. It's so fun. But a mistake I made is I didn't get the wristband first. I highly recommend before you do anything, you as quick as you can, get a wristband. I'll be covering more about these wristbands later, but I recommend getting them before the ride because if you do, you can use them in the ride to earn points.
That's another ride. There's a bunch of rides.
There's actually only one. Alright, so, second thing I recommend, get a reservation for Toadstool Cafe. We went to get a reservation at 9, and the closest one we could get was 2:45. It's crazy. You gotta get a reservation right as soon as you can before you go on the ride. Once you get a reservation, immediately get into the Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge ride. Now I'm just going to be showing you the line and how well decorated and how entertaining the line is itself. They use black lights to give it a sort of natural glow. Alright, so here I'm just talking about these red coins that we think are important, but they're just nonsense. They don't do anything from as far as I know. They might, but I'm pretty positive they don't. I did basically everything, and I think they're just cool things to find. That is one there, but these aren't really important as far as I know, and I've been there for quite some time. So this is an area that contains a bunch of Yoshis. And it's kind of just cool because you can see Yoshi and the other Yoshis running along on screens here. This is the top of Bowser's Castle, and it's pretty cool because you can get an incredible view from here. Oh, and I also sped up this part, so it might sound really weird and squeaky. This is when we finally get to enter the castle, and in here there's so many cool things that come straight from the game. It really makes you feel like you are in the Super Mario Bros. Game. Here, just the statue is incredible. In the games, it's crazy and so cool, but it's even more crazy in real life because, some guy took time into sculpting this. It's just incredible. This is the throne room and blueprints, and there's a ton of cool stuff in here. And if you just keep your eyes open, you're gonna see a ton of cool things. I know that I said this was Bowser's throne room, but if you think about it, it's also kind of his study. And there's just so many cool things in here, battle plans against Mario, and crafts that Bowser Jr. made or something, and it's just super cool if you see all the things that are in here. This is Future Huts in here. I'm just now realizing this. That craft back there, I think that's actually the course of the ride that you are on. This is when we enter the factory part, and you can see Mecha Koopas and Bomb-Bombs made here, and it's super cool. So, this is kind of the room where that gives you the instructions on how to do the interactable things in the rides. Alright, so this is where we finally get to come on the ride, and this is just so exciting. Okay, so there's one problem about this ride. It's incredible, but you guys can't see it. You gotta go to Universal and see it for yourselves. Because they have these special glasses, like goggles, connected to your thing that lets you see holograms of the characters. And during this phrase, where enemies appear on your screen and in front of you, you're not gonna be able to see them. They're actual 3D ones. Sometimes appear. There's actual 3D ones along here, you can see Toad next to you, and then Iggy swooping over your head. And you need those goggles to see. It's special effects. It's super cool. You guys can't see it, and you just look where you want to shoot your turtle shells that you get along this course. I'll just let you see how cool it is, but I'm telling you now, it's a lot better and cooler than it is once you go there yourself and have your goggles. It looks cool and all now, but it's still kind of boring. You shoot a ton of enemies there, and it's a lot more chaotic. It's super fun. Just go try it for yourself if you want to see how it really is. It's a lot better than this. Trust me. There's one time where we get stuck. I'm just gonna cut that out, but alright, that's just what I wanted to say and why this looks kind of bland for such a ride. Alright, goodbye. During now, you already can see some of this thing because this place is covered in screens. It's awesome, but if you even can picture it, it's even more awesome. During now, you can see the roof, but if you have the goggles on, it's an actual sky. I mean, this is cool, but if you have the goggles on, it's even cooler if that's possible. Alright, so kind of from here, this is all we recorded. There are some other things, so I'm just gonna tell you now. So, for example, once you get those wristbands, super cool. They'll go on it's not the coolest thing to hit them on because they don't go on all the way when you hit them. And so at the end there, you see that key token next to the piranha plant. There's this whole story thing. There's a QR code at the back of your wristband. You scan that, it takes you to a website and tells you the story of what's happening, and you need to get 3 out of those 4 keys that you can find around. You also get a map once you buy your wristbands, and that shows you the location of one. Each of these little key things there, you have to complete a minigame to get them. And it seems oh yeah, it's probably not going to be a long line. Let's just do the actual ride and go here a little bit later. No, the waits are incredibly long for some reason. And I recommend you don't fail, because if you fail, you have to go back to the start of the line. And these lines are 40 minutes long, not even kidding. And, so I recommend you, just go, to there as soon as you can. They save every day. The wristbands last forever. So you gotta, for example, this one, there's a little thing in front of it where you have to wait in line for, and you click alarm clocks before they go off. And there's this one, it's kind of hard to picture. A warp tunnel. It goes left and right, and then in the middle it goes up, and it's in between a pit kind of. So, and there's a turtle shell bouncing between the left and right part, and and it kind of peeks out sometimes. And there's 3 POW blocks. One you hit with your wristband. Oh, also you can use your wristband to hit things to get points on them and stuff. And for example, this, what else? Sorry, I'm gonna get back onto it now. So you hit it with your wristband, and it'll hit a POW block, and then that POW block will hit the other POW block, which will then hit that other POW block, and then once the chain reaction goes, it'll be close enough to it, and once that final POW block is hit, if the turtle shell, if you think your timing's right, and the turtle shell is like right below where the up part is, it'll hit the turtle shell up and hit the POW block above it, which gets you one of the coins. Last mini game I know of and know how to do is like this Goomba on wheels, and but what you do is like it's a Goomba running on a rolling thing, and I think you have to like click something like really fast or something to make the Goomba fall off. And then there's another one that looks like it's in like a cave area above the swamp, but I couldn't find it. I think it must be like hidden somewhere, but I'll look for it next time we go there. So that's basically okay. I forgot to mention a really important key detail that I pun unintended. Once you get all 3 keys, you gotta go to Bowser Jr.'s hideout, which is near the POW block pipe thingy. And if you have all 3 keys, they'll let you through. And then in there, you do like the Bowser Jr. challenge, which is basically the main challenge of all this key thing. And once you complete that, you complete the key thing. And once you do that on the website you got into and your account that you created, you get the golden mushroom, which is basically what this entire thing is for. You get there, but get there really early, because like if we didn't get, it was a 2-hour wait for us almost. And like we were there right, and we got there right when it opened. So get there as early as it can, because like we got there, and then when we were like halfway through, we checked it, and the time for the beginning is 240 minutes long. It's crazy. 240 minutes for a ride, a single ride. And so get there as early as you can. And get the wristband before that, or go there, do the ride, get a wristband, and then come back some other time with that wristband, because 1, they last forever, like I said, and 2, if you scan, you can scan it when you're there. You don't. Okay, so I wasn't really clear on what I meant. Once you get onto the Mario Kart ride, you can scan your band to your wheel, and if you complete it, and if you win the ride by getting 100 coins in it, you'll get something on the website and a ton of points on the leaderboard, and you'll get a trophy on that like website. And all these points you get for doing these things, there's a leaderboard, and you put in your like username for what you want it to be. And like and if you have like a really high amount of points by completing these missions or hitting lucky blocks and finding tap coins, just your points will stack up on the leaderboard. And so that's basically it. So there's 3 things that you need to do there while you're there with the wristbands. Get 3 of the 4 coins, and then go to Bowser Jr.'s hideout to get the golden mushroom that he stole from Princess Peach. And then 2, get the Universal Studios trophy by doing the ride and getting 100 coins by shooting enemies with turtle shells. And 3, there's some like lightning bolt thing that you can, superstar thing that you can get somehow. You probably have to get it by doing the first 2 missions. So that's basically what I have to say. I do recommend going here. It is really fun. So that's all I have to say, and thank you for listening. Bye.